Ciao, ciao, my friends, and good afternoon, and welcome back to another video. This video is a very special one because we are in one of the most romantic and picturesque cities in the entire world. We are in Venice. Not the most picturesque place we're in right now. We're actually in the parking garage, and we've got the one and only Mabel right there. And we are going to be taking you guys with us to go check into our place. At first, I wasn't going to start the video, but I was like, even though we have all of our stuff with us, I think it'll be pretty interesting for you because basically when you get to Venice, it almost is like this island, I think is the best way to explain it, where you have this highway you cross for about like maybe 8 minutes or so. Trains, cars, public transportation all goes across it. And then once you arrive to Venice, you have to use, like, I believe, a bit of walking, a bit of some ferries, and that's how you'll get to your destination. So I think we're probably taking the Rialto. Yeah. Right? Oh, okay, looks like we've got something telling us what to do here. So, time-limited travel cards for Venice and islands. The Venezia day pass, 25 euros, 2 days, 3 days. So 45 euros. And that's going to basically get us transportation to wherever we need to go. All right, so it looks like they've got everything monetized in Venice. Vending machines, bathrooms, tourism maps even for 3 euros. Most cities you actually get those for free when you arrive. But here it's 3 euros, so I have a feeling this is not going to be the cheapest place we've ever been. Let's fast forward just a few minutes here. We walked basically across the street from the parking place to go find ourselves the ticket spot right here. So this is where we need to get ourselves the 3-day pass. All right, so you're able to buy your tickets out here, and a lot of people recommend to get the basically multi-day pass if you're going to be here, because then you get your pass to be able to get on multiple rides all under the same price, because one single ride is what we just bought right now, which is 9 euros and 50 cents per ride, right? So like that adds up. Normally this office right here, right outside the parking, it's not open clearly on Sundays because that's the day we're here, and on probably, I would assume, at least business days of the week, you're able to go in that office, and if you're under, I think, 29 or 28 years old, it's one of those two, then you're able to actually get like a 3-day pass, which is normally 45 euros per person. You're able to get it discounted by, I think, 12 euros, the lady said. But yeah, she sent us out here to purchase the tickets from, she said, these machines, and then we went to these machines, and there's no option actually on there, so you can only do it in that office. So I'm not entirely certain why the lady that works for the same company sent us this way, but the other lady here told us that it's not possible to buy them on these machines. So yeah, now we just decided we're gonna get the one-way pass to get us to where we need to go for 950 euros, and then in the next day or two, maybe we'll buy like a 2-day pass or something for the last couple days if we can get it at, or for Mabel at the discounted price. I'm unfortunately now 30, so I don't get the discount, but yeah guys, that was just a little insight for you. We're gonna be taking one of these public ferries now towards the place we need to go. All right, so we've got our tickets, and I guess from the second we swipe these, they're valid for 75 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead. Now we are on, and I guess officially welcome to Venice. All right, we are entering in here, and the boat should be arriving in like 8 or 9 minutes. If you like this video of Italy, I've actually created a playbook which covers the best spots on Italy that cannot be found anywhere on YouTube. All you have to do is go down to the top link in the description, sign up for my newsletter, and it'll be yours in seconds. All right, the ferry has arrived. All aboard. All aboard. Oh, nice little open air too. Yeah, there's seating inside, or we can sit outside and get some nice views of Venice. All right, let's see how nice the transportation system is around here. Guys, so the transportation system seems a little intimidating at first, but like once you figure it out, now that we're actually on, it locks into Google Maps actually pretty nicely. So we asked the lady for directions, and so far everyone we've talked to speaks English. So then we got on this boat, and it's just basically taking us through the main canal here. And then once we get to our spot, we have to like cross a bridge here or something, and then we're already at our place. So yeah, it's actually much simpler than I thought. Kind of intimidating before you arrive. You're like, oh, I gotta take a ferry here, then I gotta walk from here. You know, just a little bit different, but pretty smooth. So that right there is the police force, Venice police force, Polizia right there. It looks like, wow, I was looking down at my phone for a second, but you gotta really watch this place because you're going to like see so many things in different directions for your first time here. And we have bridges in every direction, all these little stops where the ferry ports are at, and it seems like a lot of private transfers as well. These ones right there are like the picturesque boats that everyone imagines when they come to Italy. Like those are like the super expensive ones. The all wooden ones. Yeah, let's put it this way. If public transport for a day pass is 25 euros, I bet that thing's gonna be like 500 euros for a transfer. Oh my God. It's even more beautiful than I imagined it, to be honest. This is incredible. All right, and we are cruising this way. Welcome to Venice. Ciao, ciao, buongiorno. This is so beautiful. I will say it's better than I expected it to be. Not that I expected it to be bad, it's just even better than I had my expectations at.
Italians, they know how to live.
They know how to live the good life. We got the bro squad right here. All right, wow, living the high life right there. As you can see, the ferry gets pretty busy this hour, and that's why if you got a lot of money, you can just hop on one of these. Oh, I guess that's actually a water taxi, it looks like. Yeah, that's a little water taxi. I'm so curious what one of those costs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he's driving awfully close to that. There's the boats most of you come to Venice to try out. You got the guys standing right there on the back. Imagine that's your 9 to 5. Hop on board one of those and just go cruising around. I can imagine that's a proper workout being those guys. The one question I wonder, because I've only been on one of these boats inside of a mall canal, if they have any sort of engine on that thing. They must, right? Have like an... No, on one of those boats. Like they must have a mini engine, right?
I don't know.
Or are they paddling them? Now look at this little dinghy. That's equivalent to our car, our Fiat 500. That's epic. The city of love right here. It's gonna be so much fun, like taking boats down these little canals through there. We have a little beer, wine on the way through there. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just imagine this though, like imagine growing up in Venice. Like, you know, you walk downstairs, hop on the boat, take that to school. That's a one-of-a-kind experience.
Take that to school.
You know? I mean, it's just a completely different life. There's a reason why this place is like known in every country in the world. Everyone's heard of Venice. It's because it's truly a one-of-a-kind city. The birds live amongst the humans, amongst the boats. All right, there's our stop. Looks like we're not going though. Looks like today's the day. Everyone's hanging out, enjoying the spot to be in Venice. All right, we're coming along. And this is the area we're staying in on the other side. So I guess we're getting off here somewhere if we can get across to the other side.
Yeah.
The other end.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got a few people behind us.
È aperta la valigia. La valigia è aperta.
Sorry?
No, non è aperta.
No, è la doppia giardina.
Oh, okay, thank you though. Grazie. All right, we have arrived to Venice officially. Oh my God, this place is a dream, to say the least. All right, so it looks like it's a busy day today in Venice. Everyone came for a little Sunday fun day. So pack lightly if you're gonna be walking around Venice like we are, because we gotta cross this bridge with all of our luggage. That's gonna get us a proper workout in.
Oh my God, these are all stairs?
Hey. All right, the last step to our journey is a 3-minute walk this way. And wow, this place is ready for tourism. The second you hop off the boat, we have stand after stand of various items you can buy. Clothing on the left side, types of jewelry on the right side. We got some crepes right up here. We're gonna be doing some shopping, I can imagine. Courtyards to hang out in. All right, and we have almost located our place. We are now going down these tight little streets. The one we're staying on is Calle dell'Anzolo. So we're looking for a door with a bunch of spray paint on. This looks like it. We are home.
This looks like
Very welcoming. We are to the crib. All right. All right, this is home, yeah?
This is home in
Wow,
Venice.
all right. Our little Venice crib, guys. And they said, let there be light.
Let there be light.
So let's give you guys a little tour here. Kind of a modern place. We've got the refrigerator hidden right inside of there. That's a vibe. And looks like all newer appliances. Obviously not the most spacious place in the world. We've got the bed the second you walk in. But we've got ironing board. It looks like we even have a clothes drying rack. And what else do we have in here? Probably someone else's place. Bathroom back here. I'm guessing maybe a washing machine in here. Nope, extra pillows. Just haven't figured out the whole light situation yet.
Yeah.
Try that one out. Oh, let's try these ones out. All right. Oh, we've got a washing machine in here, my friends.
Oh, we do?
Oh, yeah.
And it dries too?
No, we got a drying rack out there.
Oh.
Now, this is sweet though, guys. So We've got a really a compact apartment that has everything you need in it. And we're really happy about the washing machine because the last place we were at for 4 nights, we didn't have a washing machine. Could have found a place to go, but we never did. So we're overdue to do some laundry. But yeah, overall, a nice place. And we booked it on booking.com for about, I want to say the final total was $465. So that's to be down here in Venice, right? Like, it's not cheap. We did look it up last minute. I'm sure you can get a place like this, not during high season, like when we're here now in April. Probably for like maybe $100 less if you're booking far enough in advance. But obviously when you book it the same day like we did, we're gonna pay a little bit more. But yeah, overall pretty nice place, guys. We're gonna clean up and see you in a bit to explore Venice. All right, and we have freshened up just a little bit, my friends, and we're heading into Venice. We're not wasting a single moment on this Italy trip, so let's go explore this place.
Should we get water first?
Oh yeah, we need a little beverage to take care of us. Yeah, it's super vintage all over. We're just strolling down the area here in Venice, my friends, and it's exactly what I imagined it to be like. Beautiful weather, boats going everywhere, people eating spaghetti, pizza, sipping drinks, Aperol spritz, people just vibing out. Yeah, little alleyways, little canals everywhere. Canals and picturesque alleyways. Unfortunately, my battery died there, guys, so it cut me off. But yeah, what did you expect this place to be like versus it actually turned out to be?
I'd say I expected it to be that way, just magical, because I've seen a lot of videos, and you know, I'm sure you guys saw so many videos about Venice, and it's like magical and this beautiful place, so it's exactly the way it is. Like, you're just like, wow, like every corner is just beautiful. And yeah, so that's how I expected it to be.
Very nice. So guys, as you'll see, a lot of areas to walk all around Venice, and then you have the infamous canals. There's over 150 of these canals that are actually connecting 118 little islands that make up the city of Venice. And interestingly enough, Venice was once its own empire, a very rich empire, as you can imagine. And you can see what it's turned into today. Just truly something out of a postcard at all times. You got this family just cruising right through. We got El Capitan. All right, he doesn't like the wave, I see. Hello, El Capitan. How are you? La Capitana. Yeah, guys, just really a gorgeous place. And probably everyone that comes here expects to get that perfect picture. It seems like they're about to locate it. And there it is right there. Very nice picture. yeah, guys. So pretty amazing place to check out. Just so many little areas. Every little canal that you walk through here has its own personality. Some are really thin, some are a little bit wider. So yeah, let's keep walking through this place. And the one thing you'll never fall short of is so many shops with many different types of things you can buy. We're coming along this one, Calle Amor. So it's the Love Street, which is not surprising that at the very end we've got a nice big kiss right at the end. Wow. Now we got some fresh laundry right up there too.
I feel like you can see a lot of like plays and like masks and stuff that are used in theater. So I think Venice is known for like theater. This is how I can tell from like the masks that are all over, spread out.
Yeah, true. Those masks are in pretty much every shop. Yeah. Which of course, now that we say that, it's gonna take us a second to locate one. But let's take a look in here. That looks like a hat shop. Oh, and you can see all those masks along the wall. Yeah. All right, here we go. We just walked another step after I turned the camera off, and look at all these masks.
Wow, look at this shop.
This is wild. To see this many.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wow, this would look great on me, by the way.
Yeah, you want to go on?
You want
Wear it around?
to try? I'm not gonna like, but I can try.
Theoretical and practical workshop.
Do you want to go?
To the workshop?
No, like try the masks on.
You want? How much do they cost on average? Yeah.
Hello.
Buongiorno. That's a lot. So are these all handmade?
Yes, all our production.
Wow. Handmade. And every single one's customized? None of them are the same?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty fascinating. They've even got like a huge one up there. Almost kind of like a Kong mask. Yeah.
I feel like you would.
Yeah, that would be good for me. Oh, sorry. Oh, and then this huge one right there. Yeah, I feel like you could wear one of those nicely. Oh. Oh. I could see you wearing like a dress. It's a future music video.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
Whoa.
Like that.
No, you'd look good with this one. Look at the eyes and the mouth on that one.
I saw that.
Oh, that is good. This is truly a form of art right there.
Babe?
Yeah. Oh, I feel like you could have worn that when you shot On My Own. Yeah, that's a music video already.
Yeah, I know. So exciting.
Oh, yeah. Wear that one around Venice?
Shall we dance?
We shall. But only a woman wears it, or also men. So we just left the mask place. Well, we found out usually at most of these places, if you're going to be trying them on, you got to pay the €1 or so in order to test them out if you're not going to buy them. And you're just taking photos. But basically the masks are a symbol of freedom and transgression. So they are a part of the Venetian culture. That's why you'll see them everywhere, guys. Literally everywhere we're walking around. Because they're basically rooted in the territory and culture. Guys, it's so interesting to see like all these buildings. And I am surprised though to see like so much graffiti amongst the walls here, especially hearing that it's such a safe city. So I wonder if like people that own their crib here, they just have like boat parking here and they leave it, you know, this is like local parking. I wonder if they have parking tickets. Yeah, like parking tickets too. For sure they must reserve these. Yeah, there's no way anyone can just, you know, pull up with their little motorboat and park there.
That is so cute.
Not in front of Giovanni's house, that's for sure.
Like when they move to a normal city, they'd be like, "Oh, we drive cars there." Like,
yeah, exactly.
who does that?
That's insane. Yeah, like if
To boats.
this is like what you just grew up knowing, because there's no cars on obviously this area of Venice. Only where you drive in, where we showed you guys from the beginning, the parking lot, there's cars. But other than that, obviously it's canals only in this area. So yeah, guys, if you're a teenager here, like this is taking them out on date night there. You know, see. It's like, hey, you know, back where I come from, it's like, want to go to the movies? It's like, hey, you want to go to the boat? We'll go on a boat ride to the canals? We can take Dad's dinghy. We just ended up on a long street. To be honest, I didn't expect to see something like this, like a really long stretch of road. But I guess there are some of the islands that don't have canals, like this one, or like canals close to it. Yeah, I know, we need a car, a little golf cart going cruising in here. As we are strolling through the streets, we have just come across Leonardo da Vinci, exhibit of the interactive machine reproduced from Leonardo's codices. Yeah. Opens at 10, closes at 7. Looks like we're here just in time. Wow. And you're supposed to test this thing out? Oh, wow. I guess so.
Wow.
That thing's a little vibe right there.
That's how he like the bicycle. You read the bicycle. Like he created the.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's for the bicycle. And then here, oh, this must be like, I'm guessing this is how an elevator works. That's lit. And this thing, oh, that thing's kind of heavy too.
We're holding it. How the elevator works?
I think so, right? Because then it requires a lot less work in order to move a heavy weight.
Oh yeah.
All right, do we enter in here? All right, do you want to go in?
Hello.
Hello.
Can we go in? How much is it?
There's a ticket.
Oh, how much is it? €8.
For her, she's under 25.
Yeah. Depends on the age.
Yeah, I'm under 25.
I'm unfortunately not. Grazie. Alright, we're heading in to Da Vinci's museum. Wow, look at this place. And it's interactive too. This is like my favorite type of museum. Oh. Wow. So that's quite interesting. When you move it at this lever, you're able to get that torque.
Yeah, he created so many things that are interesting. That
Yeah.
nowadays we use.
Right. Yeah, when you think about how these things were created, it's pretty wild.
I think like to lift something or bring something down.
Yeah.
This is how you lift something.
Yeah.
Let's say you wanna, you know, when you have the curtains,
Yeah.
put them down. Or like, the window of the car.
Oh, yeah, the window of the car. That actually might be it then.
Yeah, you can now breathe air.
Wow. Now how does it? What is this thing? Is this a spaghetti maker?
Spaghetti maker.
I'm kidding. The instrument is interesting because of its functionality and modernity, and is made of a vertical toothed rod, one crank of a spool. The action of the crank.
Right. He had so much time in his hands.
Yeah, he did.
We're like,
Yeah, we're on our phones all the time. Yeah. He's over here building stuff. We could be building stuff. It is just mind blowing to see all of the things that he has invented. Like, there's just so many mechanisms that are used at a larger scale in obviously modern day technology that originated from this. I mean, I think some of you guys might recognize this. The bicycle. Oh, says do not touch.
he made the, I guess he created the bicycle.
Yeah, with the chain. That's insane. Just like the amount of efficiencies that were created just from this man's life. Changed everything.
He's trying to make humans fly.
Whoa, wow, look at those wings, like some pterodactyl looking stuff. Yeah, that's wild.
He's just, you know.
He's just a few steps ahead.
Yeah, there are some people that
His boys were like, bro, you're living in like 1500 and it's 1000 AD. Don't quote those dates. Got the 4 balls spinning there quickly.
That's probably for the,
Whoa.
what's it called? Theme park.
Yeah, it is similar to the theme park actually.
We're inside, we're in this.
Yeah, the swings. That is true. And then this one, what do we got going? The full pulley system? Something's going on here. Yeah, this one might need a little WD-40 elbow grease to get it going.
That's probably for the gym.
Yeah. That is kind of like the gym too. Wow. Just so many beautiful pieces of architecture in here. One of the most famous drawings right there. Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
All right, and we are leaving. That was a nice little stop right here at the Da Vinci Museum. Pretty cool to see all of the things he invented. I thought I knew a lot about Da Vinci, but not until after I went in there. I didn't realize that many things he actually invented and what impact they had on the world. So, cool thing to do if you're in Venice. All right, so we're actually heading to a spot for sunset here. And interestingly enough, we have made it to the second bridge that crosses the Grand Canal. There's only 4 of them on the entire S that goes through the city right there. So we've gone on the one right near where we're staying, and then this is number 2, and we're about 12 to 15 minutes away from a really good sunset spot that Mabel has found for us on another bridge. But we'll cross this picturesque one first to get there. As you can see, this is a pretty popular spot to come film and get a lot of videos. The vlogger. I guess even in shoulder season this time of the year, it's pretty busy exploring Venice.
I can imagine in the summer.
Yeah, in the summer, this is probably 10x busier than it is now. But it's a great time to be exploring because it's light jacket weather. So when you're cruising around, you're not getting too hot walking around. It's the nice right amount of chilliness. So you're not looking for water every few seconds. I only had 1% of battery left, my friend. So I just teleported us 12 minutes here. And we are back at the bridge when you probably only briefly saw it when we first got here. But this is where they say is the best to catch sunset. We might be a few minutes too late though, where the sun's already past the buildings, but still a beautiful view at this hour nonetheless. And this is the view from up here. Yeah, we just missed the sunset, which is a bit of a bummer, but still gorgeous nonetheless. Right in the Grand Canal, that's where you can really feel the width of this place separates the 2 parts of Venice. Yeah, we got a little race going on here at the rower versus the water taxi right there. And he just glides right in there. He's done this once or twice, hasn't he?
100 times.
Yeah. And some pics right down there.
Oh my god, no,
Yeah, they really treat you like a king and queen when you're cruising on those things. And that was the bridge at sunset, my friends. And this is where we're gonna be having dinner right here. We've got a beautiful date right in front.
Hi, baby.
And then we've got these views, guys. We actually have heated lamps, so this is quite nice now. And we can just be looking. Turn out this way, we've got the ferry there. We got people going in boats next to us, and also I think some real flowers, olive oil, and prices at this place so you can kind of get an idea. Looks like a bottle is going to be roughly, you know, just for like, let's say a normal standard one, it seems like 32 to 34 euros for a bottle of wine. I'm sure you can maybe get like a house one for a bit cheaper. Entrees I'm seeing between like 17, 18 to like 22 euros for like spaghettis, lasagnas. So yeah, kind of what you'd expect here, but I'm gonna try and see if I can show you guys dinner. We got 1% on the camera, but it might last long enough to show you. But I'm hungry, and this is the first meal tonight, so I was like, you know what? I gotta get it on. We got ourselves some nice Italian water there. We need some badly after that. Cheers to the water first. Rehydrating. Now we got ourselves a nice Italiano beer. Actually, we're missing out, guys. We got the church bells going here.
I love these.
Oh, that is refreshing. Try that thing out. Oh my god. Yeah. That's an Italian beer right there. Oh, does that not scream refreshing beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not a beer drinker. But wow. Salute, my friend. And look at this, guys. Just really big, like oversized rigatoni noodles, it looks like. She's got a delish spaghetti right there. Oh, that looks so freaking good. I think those are even maybe bacon bits on there. I'm not entirely certain. Let's test this thing out. Oh yeah. Carbonara hits different when you're actually in Venice. That is so good. You got those bacon bits, and you can actually just scoop that thing right up. Get some bacon bits on there, and then soak that thing up in the sauce. Wow.
Really good too.
Perfectly cooked. Yeah, the spaghetti's great.
Have some.
All right, we'll try out those spaghetti. Oh, that spaghetti is nice. Is there some seafood in it, maybe?
I guess.
Oh, okay. I can taste a hint of seafood.
Yeah, I think there's shrimps maybe.
Oh, yum. Yeah, I can taste a little seafood swimming around in there.
I'll take one.
Oh yeah, I was gonna offer you one next. She beat me to it. There we go, guys. You can see a policeman in action right there, just cruising through the canals in that little boat. But I've absolutely dusted that plate off. Mabelle's about to finish hers. Whew. Oh my gosh. Finally I had something different than pizza. I've only had literally pizza, baguettes, croissants, one lasagna, and that's like pretty much it. Oh yeah, and some sandwiches like cheese and salami. But wow, I'm so glad I had that carbonara, like similar to a rigatoni. Freaking delicious. My friends, that was a delish dinner. Somehow the camera lasted through it for a little expedited one, so that worked out. You can see us finally eat something other than pizza. Okay guys, we will see you in the morning when we do some more exploration of Venice. Good night. Buongiorno, buongiorno from Romeo and Juliet's headquarters. Oh, I think she has found something.
Okay, we'll be back.
All right, well, you guys already know. First thing in the morning, even before the coffee, comes a window shopping session. But yeah, guys, if you're wondering the quote of Romeo and Juliet's headquarters here, it's because this is where it came from, right? Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah.
That's where it started?
I think it's like near here, but they consider Venice the city of love because it is part of the, you know, the play that Shakespeare wrote, which is Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, wow. So that is why they call it the city of love, my friends. But we're actually heading over to now the oldest cafe, right, in Italy?
Yeah, one of the
Or in
oldest
Venice.
cafes in Italy.
Oh, one of the oldest cafes in Italy.
Yeah.
It's about like 12 minutes away from where we're staying in like the Rialto Mercato. I can't even remember now.
Yeah.
But it is called the Florian Cafe.
Yeah.
Cafe Florian.
No.
All right, so it's interesting. A lot of the streets have such similar shops. Like obviously there's a lot of like very different shops, but there's also some that are so similar. I'm like, have we been on this street or have we not? Because they have like a lot of the same bobbleheads, magnets, dresses. No, those are new ones for sure. Many types of Italian leathers there. Shopping paradise for anyone liking to go for a stroll. Oh, and delish ice creams. We're coming back for some of these today, that's for certain.
This one looks great.
And welcome to the Musée di Piazza San Marco. So this is where the center of Venice is. Wow. And what is that, a massive basilica right there? Cathedral?
Church, yeah.
Wow, that is massive. So that means the cafe's somewhere in this square then, yeah?
This is because like this is one of the oldest, I guess.
Like plazas around here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
as you
cafe
can,
is somewhere here.
As you guys can see, everybody's out and about today on a Monday, enjoying a nice, delicious meal, getting some photos. And we are at Cafe Florian. Oh, we've got a piano. Are you getting on?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. You got a clarinet player too over there. Cafe Florian. So the question is it actually a cafe or is it like a full-on restaurant? I don't think we were the only ones with the idea to go to Cafe Florian today. Yeah.
Like 1800s, they used to like sip coffee.
Yeah, they've been sipping coffees here for quite a few years. All right, Florian. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno a voi, un tavolo per due. All'interno, all'esterno?
Interno.
Da questa parte.
Grazie. All right, welcome to a 200-year-old cafe then, yeah? This place has been around for a little bit.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Ciao, grazie.
So nice.
Yeah, it feels like we've been here before, like in a movie or something. Having some deja vu.
Yeah.
All right, so it's been around since 1720, so we're talking 300 years. Oh, that means they hit their 300-year anniversary 3 years ago.
Yeah.
They must have had a rager here for that.
Rage.
Oh, look at that is a sign. I literally open up the menu and there's chocolate lava cake there.
Ooh.
Coincidence? I think not.
Well, for sure not. Let's see the coffee.
Yeah, hefty price is $16.50 for a lava cake, but that's worth every bite. And it looks like we've got a full-on breakfast you can get. So this looks like the Casanova breakfast. Coffee or cappuccino, cafe latte, fresh or orange juice, seasonal fruit. Wow, 50 euros. All right, so there's a reason why they've been in business since 1720. When you're pulling in 50 euros a head on a breakfast basket like that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense for sure.
Great choice. This is like a must. I mean, keep in mind, guys, how often you go to Venice. If you even make it to Venice in your life, you probably usually only go there like once, unless you have another reason to come back.
Yeah.
But on average, anyone that does visit Venice only visits once. So it's like you gotta make the most of it, try out the most unique places, and oh, Macron.
Your favorite.
Yeah, we're gonna be eating like kings here. We're gonna be full for the rest of the day. We even got an option for vanilla ice cream with chocolate poured on top, or coffee. Chocolate, no, yeah. Wow. And just a coffee with whipped cream is 15 euros. Okay. All right. I'm expecting this to be some of the best coffee I've ever had.
Oh, for sure. It's been there for 300 years. I'm guessing it's one of the best.
Yeah. I mean, especially when they're charging 11 euros a coffee.
Yeah, they say it's one of the oldest coffee shops in, I don't think it's in the world. And then maybe like,
Maybe.
for sure in Italy. For sure.
Wow. All right, so we decided to get 2 cappuccinos and a dessert tart thing. So right there, that's already gonna be like 35 euros. So we're gonna get sandwiches somewhere else after. Oh, speaking of, we've got them arriving just in time. Ooh. Grazie. And look at that. This was the recommendation there. I think it's got like pistachios mixed in there with some chocolate cake and like chocolate cake tart. Some chocolates up top there. Cappuccinos. Delish. All right, well, it's time to dig in. What do you think? That's that thing right there. Oh, you get those sugars in there.
I feel like the sugar is worth the...
You gotta take those packs with you. Sugar's been around since 1720, it looks like.
Oh. Cheers.
Get a proper cheers on that thing?
Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Everything tastes different than any other coffee?
It tastes vintage.
That is tasty, my friends.
Imagining people from the 1700s drinking that same coffee.
Yeah, in the 1720s. I will say it tastes the same as any other cup I've had in Italy. Tasty, warm, delicious. All the cups of cappuccinos I've had in Italy have been amazing. But what stands apart here is how it's served with the aesthetic around here.
Yeah.
So you're paying for the old vibes here with the paintings.
The experience.
The experience. It's not your average day at the coffee shop, my friends. Let's put it that way. All right, I can't let this thing stare at me any longer. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Break that thing apart. And let's get a nice scoop there. All right, one bite for the subscribers first, and then the bell.
For you.
Open wide. That was like a full cake you just ate there. While she's chewing that one, we're gonna get this one going. All right. We're gonna give myself an equally big bite, my friends, because I don't want her to think that it's all for her. Just kidding. Mmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm gonna try that.
That is incredible, my friends. Let you go for it. We've got like a multi-layer crunch built into that cake. Just fantastic. Honestly, it looks as good as it tastes. Sometimes looks can be deceiving, but in this case, incredible.
No, you go for it.
Alright, fine, if you insist. Well, my friends, we have annihilated that cake and it was incredibly delicious. And we got some clarification. This is the oldest continuously operating coffee shop in Italy, which is just crazy. I mean, it's been open since 1720, so 303 years of opening up for business every day.
Wow.
Someone's 9 to 5 every day.
Imagine how many generations for people to continuously work on that coffee shop and make it work.
Yeah, especially in the olden days when people would have kids at a younger age. So that means, like, let's say when you're 23, 25 years old, that's how, you know, you have kids and then the next generation has kids. So that means there's got to be, I don't know, 10, 15 generations of families that have had coffees here.
That's true.
Crazy. So Mabel had a nice idea here to put on the vintage Insta frame. See how it shows like recording? Can you kind of tell how it's like buzzing? Yeah, it's a nice little vibe to it. All right, we have finished that off, and grazie, my friend. Ciao. Grazie. Oh, okay, yeah. So let's do a little tour in what else we can see inside the cafe. As you can see, we've got lots and lots of paintings all around here, and it's got that old school vibe in here. Yeah.
Definitely things to do.
Yeah. All right, grazie. All right, my friends. Oh, it's loud out here. Oh, we got the band. The live music here. But yeah, guys, 2 coffees and a dessert came out to 40 euros. So let's put it this way: you gotta have some cash to spend. I would say it's definitely worth going for a visit, but I'd say it's better that we took Mabel's advice to not get food there and get food somewhere else, because the coffee, for example, like, you go there for the experience, right? Like, so the coffee tasted like any other Italian coffee I had, but obviously sometimes it hurts to see the price tag of 11 euros for a coffee. Each sip was like $1.50. In other places I drink coffee for 30 cents, you know? So, but I mean, that's Venice, guys. Obviously, when you're in like a top tourist destination spot in the world on a bunch of small little islands connected, in the oldest cafe, you know, I mean, you know, when you go to Venice, that's kind of what you get, like more expensive places. So anyways, guys, we are heading to St. Mark's Basilica, or as they say here, Basilica de San Marco.
Yes, in Italiano.
In Italiano. Oh, construction noises.
Very fitting.
So yeah, guys, this is the basilica right here. As you can see, it's massive and stretches this far. We can't take you guys inside on this video because the line is so long and we're limited on how much we can do in the short 3 days that we're here. But I can tell you just from looking this way, it looks like there's an upper deck you can go on, see probably nice, beautiful views. Like if you saw our Milan video, go up to that terrace level, be able to see. And you can just see the intricate detail on every part of this place. And it looks like right next to the basilica we've got, this is the palace actually. I thought that was an extension of the basilica, but this is specifically the palace. I just cannot believe how busy it is in Venice right now, and it's the shoulder season.
I know, right?
Like, guys, I mean, just look at how many people we have here exploring. Like in June through August, I think that's when it's the busiest. You can only imagine how much busier it gets at that time during the summer. Oh. Walked right through her photo, and it looks like right over here is where they pick up for the gondolas.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so that's, I was wondering because you see people cruising through all the canals, but hello, how much is it?
If you want to take the normal tour inside the small canal, you see the prison size, Marco Polo, Mozart, Casanova, Vivaldi, about 40 minutes, cost 120.
120 for 40 minutes?
40 minutes.
40 minutes, okay. All right. We might come back then in a bit. Grazie. All right, so for your own private boat, guys, 140 euros to go on the gondola for 40 minutes. So once again, can't expect things to be too inexpensive here in Venice, but you got people on them non-stop. but it's an experience we must do. So we'll most likely grab one of those gondolas later in the video. We're gonna shop around. Maybe there's other prices, but
Taxi over there.
yeah, the Uber taxis. I'm sure those aren't cheap. And they've got lots and lots of stands. If you're looking to get yourself a little Venice license plate, before you arrive to Venice, you probably assume you're gonna be on boats most of the time, but it's actually walking that you're gonna be doing a lot of the time. To go from kind of island to island, across small little bridges over canals. You definitely earn those cakes that you have here in the desserts, that's for sure. And those cappuccinos with extra sugar. Speaking of, we gotta find ourselves a nice little lunch spot around here.
Oh yeah.
So that gondola service that we were at was like 140 right down by the palace. But I'm coming over here and I'm seeing it looks like a 35-minute from 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. Oh, that's a night tour. So this one must be, what is this, during the day? 80 euros?
Oh, a night is more expensive.
Yeah. Oh, so this can get us from here over there.
Oh, really?
2 euros? Is that what that? There's no way that's only 2 euros. What do you think? We hop aboard one?
Is it 2 euros?
Maybe.
From here to here. Quite affordable.
Unless there's another like bigger taxi boat that'll take us across.
Maybe.
What would it cost to get across? Want to ask?
Yeah.
Scusa, buongiorno. Prego.
Excuse me, if you want to go over
This
there.
is the line.
Yeah, I know, but I was asking, how much is it to go?
2 euro.
2 euro per person?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good customer service, yeah. All right, well, looks like we won't be taking you guys across right now. It's super windy out. I don't know if you can hear in the camera because I have like a wind cover, but like the boats I guess can't make it all the way across. So we can probably still go if we got on like a water taxi or something, but that'll probably like 10x the price. So maybe we'll have to come back here and take one of the gondolas across later. So, all right, full speed ahead. All right, we've got some pretty picturesque alleyways we're taking you guys through now. They really pack everything they can in inside these Venice streets. Wow. I'm sure the bed linens from there are not cheap. There's only like 4 options in the entire place.
We're walking in?
Yeah.
Wow. So fashionable. I love Italy for the fashion.
Yeah. One of the fashion capitals of Europe and the world. If you like this video of Italy, I've actually created a playbook which covers the best spots on Italy that cannot be found anywhere on YouTube. All you have to do is go down to the top link in the description, sign up for my newsletter, and it'll be yours in seconds.